pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly. And the Vols will boot it away to start the game. Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The give on the option. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Owens. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Sooners heading quickly to the line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on alert early.
Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Going for the marker on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Trying to run, it's Fields. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The Sooner Schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get in the end zone, get these people going bananas just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but don't do too much and don't fall over in your seats.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Tennessee's offense has the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know what holds a special place in his heart? He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, Dave.
There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down into the 38. It'll be first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got it behind the line. It's Fields. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Sooners are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
He'll keep it himself. And he watches in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Arkansas is in front. They played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season with the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Vols line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Brings up second down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Owens. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the...
Breaks into the open. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Sooners will have it first and 10.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
Punch it out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've been hit with haymakers, down 21-0, and really needing to get a drive going here. On target over the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Volunteers in the hurry up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. It's complete. After the filthy move, he's got room. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. How about these two running games so far and dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats? Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Sooners.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing the go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they...
Brings it in down the left side. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. The short hands, it's Peters. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Vols look to keep this drive humming. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Good enough for a first down.
Used the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Time to change now on 2nd and long. fired. On the last play, they'll go back to the air. He's got him. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Peters. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown ball.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 4 over NC State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for space. It's Fields. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Got him downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
That's reeled in. It's Fields. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to throw. It's Owens. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Just keeps slinging it. Another incompletion on third down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. So here is the Tennessee offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Grove. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it inside the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Owens. It's complete to the left. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Fires downfield. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Love that throw there. And I remember as a Gator playing against Tennessee, you knew as a quarterback you were going to have to bring your A game to the park because of who was on the other sideline. I played against Peyton Manning, and I played against T. Martin, who won a national championship there. They have a legacy at that position. And this guy for Tennessee, he has a chance to be the next great one.
He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. Back to throw, it's Owens. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Vols want to move quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Morris. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
A strike downfield. Gashing the knee on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fields. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Rides to back and leaves it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Owens. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Vols decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Zips it out to his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. The run from the shotgun. There he goes. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
And you think of all the great quarterbacks and the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
Off play action on first down.
It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to UTSA. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the up. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. Hauls it in. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. They'll go with a direct snap. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Back's got it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Sooners. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's caught. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. On the move, it's Morris. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to run for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Vols will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly complete. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll run play action. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown! down, Oklahoma.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So here is the Tennessee offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds a tight end down the gut. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll go back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nice move to pick up yardage. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. From the gun on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Vols will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Owens. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On third down, he drops the throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. splits the uprights right down the middle.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The pull and throw off the RPO. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Turning it on! Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Sooner! And the punishment has been extended. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll send the tight end in motion. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Washington. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun, the running back has it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Oklahoma. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside the spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Pulls and fires complete.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The play action fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fakes the grab. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
He's brought down at the 33. And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. RPO complete to open the drive. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Here they come 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll run the ball, the clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. And still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stopped him short of the marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Grove. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example.